Hi, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Nate.
And we're the Peters. And we're in desperate need of your help.
We're in need of a desperate landscape makeover for our backyard, and we're about to show you the top 10 things that need attention, even though there's more like 100. When we first bought this house, we had big dreams and plans. We thought this wooden slab that we're standing on could house a shed to hold our bikes or other outdoor equipment. But instead, it's really just a piece of nuisance that is rotting under my feet and storing my brother's outdoor patio furniture. Our fence in our side yard is falling down. It's held up right now by these blocks that separate our neighbor's yard with his large dogs from our yard and our tiny dog. We also have a poison ivy problem right next to the patio where my wife and dog and I love to sit and sip a beer or glass of wine when we get home from work every day. I try to get rid of the poison ivy, but I just can't do it. So here's some of the poison ivy. It blends right into all of the main plants, so you can't even really tell that it's poison ivy until you learn to identify it. And the only reason I've learned to identify it is because I've been a victim of poison ivy 5 times.
The flower beds have kind of been my project because I was sure there wasn't any poison ivy in them. But as you can see, it's kind of run amok at this point, and there's a lot of weeds, and it's kind of overwhelming.
At the back of Lindsay's flower bed, our fence that's held up is not actually being held together at all, as you can see. It's rotted through at the bottom, and the entire fence line all along the severe drop-off from our house is not safe, and it's very dangerous for children because it has rotted through.
The house was built on a hill, so it has this really neat staircase, and we think you guys could do a lot of neat things with this property.
In May, about 3 or 4 months ago now, we had some pretty major cracks in our retaining wall, so I hired a company to come out and patch all the cracks up. This is one of the cracks that have already reopened just since May. So we're going to have to be, it's a constant project to keep this in repair. And there's an even bigger one around the other side of the corner as well that's been also a major problem.
See, we have at least 7 types of ivy all over this wall over here, and at least 12 other types of plants. And because of the poison ivy, we haven't really been able to get in there and, you know, chop it all up.
Not to mention, we've hired or asked for quotes on people to come and remove this, clear it out so we can start over, and they've even just flat out rejected to offer or make a bid. So we really need your help. This is a super desperate situation. We also have the fence that borders back to our creek. We have a nice common area back here. It's beautiful. However, there's wildlife such as coyotes and bobcats that frequent back here and would love to make a tasty little snack out of our small dog. Not to mention the fence is really wobbly already. So we really need to have this fence repaired or at least replaced with a taller fence that is much more secure to keep our backyard safe for our dog and future family. When we bought the house, I believe there was a hot tub up on the deck. We think it's related to this pipe here that I ran over with the lawnmower one time when I wasn't paying close attention. I don't know what it is, but I know it's dangerous and I need it removed, and I don't know how to do that. I'm also desperate to remove this. And did we mention that we're living in a jungle that needs to be cleared out? That's really our biggest concern for Belle, Lindsay, and Nate Peters. We really appreciate it, and we're really desperate for your help. So please, please, please help us.